Hey friends, let's make an op art heart. Remember the op stands for optical illusion. I'm going to show you how to do this with markers or colored pencils. You can use any type of paper or any size. First, draw a heart. You want it to take up quite a bit of space. I'm going to use a ruler because I've got one handy. If you don't, just find a straight edge, and you're going to start by drawing horizontal lines behind your heart. It's up to you how much space is in between your lines. If you want to get technical and use your math skills, you could measure and evenly space them out. I'm just sort of eyeballing it here, and I'm drawing those lines behind the heart, not going through the middle of my heart. To make the heart really pop out and have that op art feeling, we are going to add curved lines inside the heart. So where those straight lines stop, you're going to make a curved line that goes up. It's up to you how high you make the curve or the arc, and you're going to want to do that through all of the lines going down to the heart. The next part when we add color is a little tricky. I want you to focus on the back part of the heart. So pretend like the heart's not even there, and every other line color in a color. When you're done with that, go back to the heart, and you're going to skip over and alternate, almost like a checkerboard pattern. So you can see how I started with the background in one of my colors, then I took that same marker, that same color, and I'm going in with my heart and alternating the lines. You certainly don't have to use markers. You could use crayons or anything you have available. You could even use paint. You would just want to let one color dry completely before going in and coloring with or painting with the other color. So now you can see I'm taking my blue and I'm adding in the color wherever I need it. Here's another quick example of a marker heart, op art heart, and the lines are a little bit closer together. So you can see what that would look like if you chose to make your lines closer together. Okay, next let's try colored pencil. We're starting out the same exact way. I'm making my heart in the middle, and then I'm going to use my ruler or straight edge to draw the horizontal lines behind my heart. Remember, when you get to your actual heart, do not draw through it. Stop before you get to the inside of the heart, because we're going to make those the curved lines. Next, like the other example, we're going to make the curved lines that go inside of the heart. I kind of messed up on the second line. I went it straight across, and I really wanted it to be two separate curved lines. So I fixed that at the end, which is not a big deal since I'm using pencil. I'm going to choose 3 different colors for this op art heart. I like to make a pattern, and it's great after you get your pattern going if you could go in and mark which color comes next, because once you start working, if you're anything like me, my mind just wanders and I have no idea what color I am on. So it's really nice to have a visual reminder. Like the other heart, I want you to start on the background first. So ignore that big heart in the middle and just work on the background, and then we'll come back to the heart. So make your pattern. It can be the same pattern that you had, or you can switch it up. As long as it's the same colors, it will still kind of have that effect. Now this part is really cool because if you use colored pencils or even crayons, you can get a little more shaded effect. That's really tricky to do with markers. So you can see on the edge of the heart, I'm pressing a little bit harder with my colored pencil on the edges, and I'm darkening it in so it looks like that heart is kind of popping out. It's almost curved down into the paper. So I'm going through and doing that with all of my colors. And then I'm going to take my regular pencil, just a regular graphite pencil, and on the background around the edge of the paper, I'm going to add some shading in. So this will take a little bit of practice, just kind of play around with it and see what you like, what works. But it's not super difficult. Anyone can really kind of shade. So I have a hard time when my paper is not tilted a certain way if I'm shading in or drawing. So don't be afraid to turn your paper around and work with it however you'd like. Once you know how to do this, you could make multiple hearts on one page. You could even trace your hand or use another shape that pops out of the paper. The possibilities are endless. I hope you had a happy Valentine's Day and enjoyed making your op art hearts. I'll see you soon.